Hello Darts Nuts, I'm going to do a review of something quite different today. What I have here is a VS Phoenix soft tip dart machine which is installed at my house just for this review, courtesy of VS Phoenix UK. Sorry about the walls, I'm in the middle of decorating at the moment. But that's the machine in all its glory. So I'm just going to do a quick look at the setup, and then I'll go into detail a bit more on the menus. But it's just as much a review of my experience on the machine as it is about the machine itself. As you can see, I'm in the machine's camera there. Hello. And this is the machine already set up, thanks to Kelvin and Alan from VS Phoenix UK for bringing it up this morning all the way from London up to the northeast of England and spending some time installing it. It's a really quite a fascinating thing if you've never seen one before. Kind of looks a bit like a fruit machine kind of a style cabinet, but obviously it's got two LCD screens, one at the top and one in the middle, and you got your dartboard with lights either side. Not really sure how good it comes up on the camera. I hope it's coming up okay, but there's the camera which lets you play online against other people all over the world. It's got speakers built in up there, and I think that's a speaker down here on the bottom, just here. Yep. And it's got LED lights around the trim and various places that change colour. Normally the machine will come with a proper Oki platform which fixes onto the base, and it has LED lights along the edges as well, but that was a little bit too big to transport, so this is a mat, but it still fits in up to the mark of the base of the machine, and I've measured it and the Oki length is exactly right for soft tip. So this is the view from the Oki. You can see me again. So basically that's just a quick look at the machine, and what I'll do now is I'll go through some of the menus on the system, and then I'll do a little video of playing on it, but my full review will be on the forum, so you'll need to go on there to get the full conclusion of my thoughts on the experience. This is just the power socket and the LAN cable for connecting online, and this is all your switches for going through the menus and selecting options. So we'll do a little video on that part of it now. Right, before I go into the options on the machine, I just want to explain a little bit about these pass cards. What you do is you get these like little credit cards, and they come in these little packets like this, and this is basically what the card is. It's just like a credit card, and what this pass card allows you is access to the VS Phoenix website, and it's very simple to do. All you have to do is you can either scan your card with your mobile, or do it on the machine, and you just register, and then when you've registered you just go through a registration process of putting your name in and everything, and then when you've registered you input your card ID, and then every time you play, if you scan your card in front of the scanner on the machine, it'll record all your stats and everything, and then you can go on to the VS Phoenix website and you can change things like your background, and I think you can get little animations and all kinds of stuff. Like I say, it's all kind of new to me, but there's a whole heap of things you can do on the site. But you can also do it on your smartphone. There's a VS Phoenix app what you can use on your smartphone, and there's also these 100-day free pass cards. Now in the UK you don't have to buy these cards, but they have a limited use, so it's wise to keep on using them, because obviously if you don't and it expires, then I think after so long you lose all your data and everything. But in the UK the cards will be for free, whereas I think Darts Live you have to pay a monthly fee, whereas you don't with the VS Phoenix cards. And once you've got everything set up, I'll just show you the back there. It has a little instruction leaflet for tells you exactly how to set it up. But then when you get onto the site, like I said, I haven't really played a great deal with the card, because you can play without the card as well, but it's really best to use your card. But then if you look on here, it tells you all your ratings and everything. I'm not doing that great at the moment, just 5.48. But if you go to the My page, and then you see lots of information, you can upload a picture of yourself. Tells you your 0-1 stats and your cricket. I haven't played any cricket against anybody, and you get little ranks, and obviously as you get better your rank goes up, so it's kind of an addictive incentive to keep on playing. And then you've got all these options on here. That's player navigation, tells you where you've played. I just played at my home address. So you've got a club, you can set up clubs, your home store where you normally play. You've got My Story, which tells you a little bit about yourself. You can put lots of information in there so that people can see about you. And it has your play data, so if I click on the play data, it tells you what your average has been. If you play like the fun games, it tells you how many goals you've got. There's all kinds of information on here. Versus, what's that say? I think I've only played the computer in cricket. Versus local. So I've won 8 and lost 8. I've played someone online in Taiwan, Japan, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Korea. Don't know, can I go into one particular game? I'm not sure. But if I go to award records, it tells you how many times you've hit a single ball, how many times you've hit a double ball, how many times you've got 100. I've hit 1 hat-trick, which is 3 in the ball. These are all cricket, 9 mark, 8 mark, 3 in a bed. I've had that 2 times. They might have been done from different games. 2 180s. So it tells you all kinds of data, and that's one thing that I think is really good about this, because once you've got your card you can go on the website, check how you're performing, and hopefully try to improve. It has monthly data, so you can check how you're doing each month. There won't be much on here because I haven't really done a lot, but it'll give you a little graph to see how you're progressing. So hopefully for most people the graph will start going up as you get more into it. Let's see if there's anything else. Recent results. Let's see, I've only had it about a day. 501. So that'll tell you the games that I played. Highest point per dart of the day was 21.78. Not brilliant, but I had a bit of a jelly arm, so I wasn't playing all that great in any case, but there's just endless amounts of information on the site and stats, so all that is accessible from having the card, and that's what makes this quite an addictive thing. But I just wanted to give you a quick look at that, so we'll have a look at the machine now. Right then, I'll just have a quick look at the machine. I just mentioned this first. This is the card touch, so there's an RFID sensor in there which senses the RFID chip on your pass card, and you just put that in front of there to pick it up. These are your navigation buttons, your cancel button, enter button, and on here this tells you the class, so C class and the rating and points per dart. That's for O1 games, and that's for cricket, so it starts from C class, B class, A, then Master, and then Phil Taylor. And as you can see, it's got the camera up there and the speakers like I showed you before. Let's have a little close look at the board. I've got a little soft tip point stuck in there. It's quite a bit different than the soft tip home board that I have. The segments are not as loose on this, and they have a kind of a more rounded feel to it. But obviously this is a lot more expensive, so it's a more professional setup, so obviously it's going to be better. For now I'm just going to go through the options on the machine. So the machine is just in like an attract mode at the moment, and it'll just display various things on the screen. So if you press enter, you get all the options, and these are the navigation arrows that you can use to move up and down, left and right through all the options. So that'll move the cursors and select whatever you want to select. The green button is to cancel, and the red button is to enter. So at the moment what we've got is versus mode, O1 game, cricket, practice, fun zone, match and card. If you go into versus mode, then the global means that you can play people online. So if you go online, it's asking you to touch your card, so all you do is you just get your card and just place it in front of there, and it scans it, and then there's the card. I haven't really done a lot with it yet, but there's not going to be a lot of data on here because it hasn't really been used for online games that much. But on the right here you can pick the options, singles or doubles, which will be that one there. So if I press the arrow it goes to doubles, and up and down for selecting the game. So you got 501, 501 double out, and 25 for single and 50 for double. You can play 701 and 701 with master out, and I think master out means you can finish on a double or a treble. And then you've got cricket. So if we just go to say a standard game and press enter, then this tells you how many people are waiting to play and how many people are playing that game, and the camera, which is above me, is recording the hockey, so it knows whether you're stepping over the line. And you've got class search, which means that you can search for a specific category, versus rank. So if you wanted to play against somebody of a similar rank, and then you can search countries, so you've got all the countries you can search, or you can do a local search, but because it's in the UK there's not really many available at the moment. So if you've got all the options there, just press enter, and then it comes up with the people who are playing games, and it's gone off a little bit quick like, but the ones highlighted in white are the ones that are available to play. The ones that are like shaded out, they're either playing in a game or they're not available for whatever reason. But along the side here, that tells you the connection strength, that tells you the country, I think that's the name of the player, that tells you the class and the rank, and it's just like a symbol for the rank in there. Oh, sorry, there's the player name, and this here is the star. So if it's cramp myself then. I was only trying to do the options, but somebody wanted to play me there, but give me a shock that. So that's the star, and that tells you the place where they're playing. So it could be the name of a bar or anything, and that tells you the type of game they're playing, and then that's the game options that they're playing. So that's just a quick look. I don't really want to go too much into that. And you can play local games as well, so you go to 01 and it tells you exactly what type of game you're playing, and then you go through the selection. It'll always tell you on here, and it tells you the credits. At the moment it's on free play, but it would say like 1, 2 or 3 credits, and 1 credit is 50 pence. And let's go back to that again. And if you want, you can play a game of 1501, which obviously the more rounds you play, the more it's going to cost. Or you can play against the computer. And there's also there's this cricket game which is mostly played in other countries. I don't think many UK people play that kind. It's mostly 01 in the UK. And practice lets you have a variety of different games. You can play by yourself with the computer or with an opponent. So if you go to something like Bull Shoot, on the right it tells you all the options for how many people can play. Just put it on 1 player, swipe your card. You only have to swipe your card if you're going to restore your data. So basically what we've got is the board, and we're just trying to aim at the bull, so I'll just do it with my finger. And then you get fancy animations when you get something special, which makes it quite good fun. And you can end the game if you want, but would be a bit daft if you've paid for the game. But I have played a few of these games, and I've played them with other people, and they're really good fun. I quite enjoyed playing this one. This is archery, and the board is kind of represented as a standard archery board. So if I hit the bullseye, it scores a double ball. If I hit anywhere else, say if I hit a single 17, it scores outer. If I hit a double, so even though I hit a double, because it's represented as an archery board, it's at outer range. Put it's a good game, but when you're playing against an opponent, because you can see who can get the highest score. There's lots and lots of great little games what you can play against people. I should want to quit. Yes. And then this is another area where they've got games, different types of games. 3 in a line, gold hunting, jump up. Like I say, I can't really go through them all too much because I'll be here forever. But on this one, this was a lot of fun when we played it earlier. Basically, you have to score 4 darts in to get that number. So if you get 4 darts in the 7, then that is marked with your number. So I'll just do a. So there, I've won that now. And if you get 3 in a row, 3 in a line, then you've won that game. So it's a good game, that one. And match is like a proper kind of a match. You're playing 3 legs, 5 legs, 7 legs, and then the card is, you swipe your card and it comes up and it just tells you your information on your card. So that was just a quick run through some of them, because to go through them all it's going to take forever. So I'll just put it on a game of 501 now and just have a game. Alright, I'm just going to see if I can get a match online. So you go to versus mode, global versus movie, and you touch the card to the sensor. I'm just going to pick a 501 game. So then you've got the amount of people waiting, the amount of people playing. You can search a specific class, rank and country, but I'm just going to click continue. And then it comes a list with all the people that are playing. It tells you the connection speed, the country, the name, the class and the rank, the player's name, the place where they're playing from, and what type of game they're playing. So I'll see if I can get a game with somebody. Sometimes people choose not to play you for whatever reason, or it might be. So this guy's playing me, so you should be able to see the guy in the right.
Globe versus movie.
He's throwing first. You can see the video of him throwing on the right of the screen. This guy's in Japan as well. Probably wondering what a player in the UK is doing with this in his house. Not a good start. I think he's aiming for the balls, like. This is the one thing I like about this, being able to play people from all over the world. Pretty amazing, really. And the good thing is you can pick people around your own skill level. There's always somebody to play with there. Oh, 180. My second one today. He probably thinks I'm a shark or something. Ah, no, nowhere near now. My arm's a bit like jelly at the moment. Been playing all last night. I can normally only play about 45 minutes because of my dodgy shoulder. I think I've been playing too long. What do I need? 35. Oh, what did I do that for? No! I knew that would happen. Bust. Oh, not again. That's the only thing with this one, you bust it easily. He's going to beat me now, isn't he? My arm is just like jelly. I'm glad I missed in any case. Oh, we nearly got the double of it. There he goes. Ooh, nearly. Ah! Almost. Oh. Oh, he's bust. Come on. At last. I should have won that a bit easier, but anyway, that's playing online.
used to shove up nose and Rocky scratch.
Nearly.
Get out the way, Joe. Right, I'm not getting four. You're right. Looks like you've got one before. Why didn't it have an X on it before then? Oh, was it?
On treble. So that's basically it really. All I can say is that the experience of playing on a soft tip machine is just levels above playing on a soft tip home board. It's just so much better and it's really quite addictive. I do hope the soft tip scene takes off in the UK because I would like to be able to play on these machines locally. It will be a lot of fun and I think a lot of people will get into it just because of the fun factor. You don't have to take it seriously, you can have a good time with your mates just playing the fun games, and if you want to go and progress to a higher level, that option is always there. So I'm very impressed with it. I think it's a really good idea. I just hope VS Phoenix can make a success of it in the UK and we can see more machines through the country. But if you've got the chance to get to one of the places that have one of these machines, then definitely go and visit, because I can guarantee you'll enjoy the experience. So that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching.